We're back. And you notice what's behind me? Jill. All right, guys, happy Monday. Mondays are typically pretty slow. Well, unless you're covering the Nancy Guthrie case, and then you'll have 12,000 people in chat, but we are not. And you know why? Because there's so much other coverage that we need to do. So, welcome back. I am Jay with Guilty of Crime. If you're new here or you're on a replay, do me a favor, come on in, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, get a membership if you can. What's up, everybody? Come on in. Come on, let's go. What's up, Shoot for the Stars? My girl, today, maybe you'll win something. I'm actually, well, Tiff is giving this away today, guys. So, Nike Guilty of Crime over the backpack. We're doing a giveaway if we can get to today's goal. And I just thought about you, Shoot for the Stars, just because you always do the 222. But I'm so glad you're here, guys, because, really, today we're talking about, and we're going back to Florida, folks. 2 Florida girls busted. This sounds crazy. 2 Florida teens busted for scheming to kill a classmate and resurrect the Sandy Hook killer, Adam Lanza. Now, Adam, the Sandy Hook shooting, guys, was 13 years ago, and I don't know where Isabelle Valdez and the other Lois person plan to. Why now? But they did. They were going to drag him into a bathroom and slit his throat, and then they were going to drink his blood. Now, one of these ladies, I'm not quite sure, probably this one, but again, I don't know. One of them's a transgender, so I'm not sure if a lot of times that factors into certain things, and then you get 2 people together and bam. So this is wild. We're all the way back in Florida again, guys. And today, I'm not only going to tell you the story about these 2 twisted teen girls trying to resurrect the Sandy Hook school shooting, but yes, Florida. It's a Florida water. It's got to be. But guys, this is the best. And I love watching like EWU explore with us and all these other. I love watching body cam footage when there's a lot going on. But today, guys, it's not body cam footage. It's these 2 monsters in the back seat of a cop car for 30 minutes talking about how they should have done their makeup better. And I mean, guys, it's just, and again, guys, it's awareness. It's an awareness thing because people are driving crazy. People are crazy. This world is getting crazy. And if I don't report on it, well, I guess someone else might. But today, I want to report to you these high school students. I don't even know if they're high school. They're 15, 16, I think. Out of their mind. Why would anyone want to do a school shooting, let alone try to perform a ritual on a student that they say looks like that school shooter, who in fact is already dead, by the way. Adam Lanza was that shooter, and that was a massacre. All right, don't worry, we're getting into all of it. Let me say hello to everybody. What's up, Husky Lover? How you doing? Kathy, my girl, how are you? Cheeky, what's up? I'll get to all of that, all right? I just want to say hello, Carol. Kel is in the house. Deb, wow, he was a possible victim. And the best part about this today is that we didn't have a victim, but we don't want further victims. And I need you to know how these girls are thinking, feeling, and why they're justifying this. Why would you ever? It was Sandy Hook. Yes, it was an elementary school, guys. Can you imagine just taking out a bunch of elementary kid students for what? All right, but we're going to get into that today. Ryan the Gamer, good to see you. Kel, Tanya, Shorty, my girl, how you doing today? Rocco, let y'all know. Corey Richens, jury. Yes, they're deliberating, and we are waiting on that guilty verdict because, boy, is Corey Richens guilty AF, in my opinion. What's up, Edith? How you doing? Harris O'Rourke says, Jay, you cover the best cases. Thank God, no victims. Yes. You know who the victims are in this case, though? the victim is that poor boy and his poor mom, and I'm going to show you her crying and the tears and what could have happened. What's up, Clark, my love? How you doing? Good to see you, Melissa. Big hug. I'm glad you're listening to us, even though you're at work. Allie Callie, hi Jay. Wanted to follow up with this case, but I knew you were going to cover it. You know, Florida has the craziest cases, and when I hear that someone is trying to resurrect a school killer from 13 years ago doing a blood ritual, then I gotta report to you guys, because that's what's going on with our teenagers. Jennifer Coffendorfer just reported on an 11-year-old boy brutally murdering his 5-year-old brother. I ask why? I don't know why. And then a 4th grader just unalived himself for no reason. Like, it's just happening and happening and happening. And we need to pay attention to our children, to other people's children, to your grandchildren, anybody that's in your proximity. People are crazy and life is getting, I don't know, if you believe in the end of times, then that's where we are. I've been waiting for you to cover this case. Well, thank you. Allie Kelly says, I could read your mind. Ooh. As long as we don't do a blood ritual, I'm good. What's up, Kathleen? How you doing? Jen's a gypsy. Carissa. All right. Yeah, these stories, and it's in Florida, guys. So let me just tell you real quick. Yes, that too. There you go, cheeky. 14-year-old took his mom's life over a tablet. You know what? It's the hormones in the food, but it's also the instant communication and access to the most morbid stuff. Now, I don't think that a lot of these children realize the gravity of dying. They play these video games and they shoot people, and I don't think they understand that means forever. Some of them don't anyway. All right. Otherwise, they would not be taking their lives, because they would understand you're not going to get it back, buddy. All right. Good to see everybody. How you doing? I don't know, but that's why I'm here. Deb, so good to see you. Patricia, my love, what's up? Yes, and yes, but it's even worse, Patricia. It's even worse. And you know why it's worse? Because, well, just watch. All right. Just watch. Let me just briefly tell you when this happened and their ages and stuff, and then we'll get into all of it, okay? But don't worry, because I mean, this Sandy Hook Elementary shooting was back in 2012, and they thought that one of their schoolmates looked like Adam Lanza. Now, if you guys don't remember the Sandy Hook Elementary School, it was a rampage for 11 minutes, but he took the lives of 20 children and 6 adult staff members before unaliving himself, all right, at the scene. Now, prior to that, Lanza took his mother's life, Nancy, in their home in Connecticut. So this is in Connecticut, took his mom's life, wiped out a bunch of children, and 27 total victims. 2 other members were injured. They survived the attack, and he was obsessed with the previous mass murders, period. Shootings, murders, deadly, anything, good to go. And that's where we find ourselves with these Florida teens that are laughing because they got arrested about a plot to murder their classmate. All right. And their names are on there, Lois and Isabelle. If they killed the victim, they would have a blood bond with Sandy Hook, is what they were saying. All right. So after 2 girls were arrested back in January, an attempted investigation and new footage just came out. And that's what we're going to watch, because, guys, this is in Altamont, Florida. 2 teenage girls, one's 15, one 14. One of them's transgender, and they don't even say which one. I think, let me see. Lois is 14 and Isabelle is 15. Oh, okay. Isabelle is the transgender, guys. Lois Lippert is 14 and Isabelle Valdez is 15. And he goes by Jimmy, who's a transgender and best friends with Lake Brantley at high school. All right. So they just thought, hey, let's get this guy. We sacrifice him, drink the blood, and we can redo the Sandy Hook shooting. Why would anyone want to do that, guys? Well, they would. And there's a timeline. This is before March 2026. The investigators say Valdez recruited Lippert to target a male classmate who allegedly resembled Adam Lanza, the school shooter. All right. Now, the plan reportedly involves killing and butchering and drinking the victim's blood as part of a ritual, but a fellow student tipped them off. Thank God. And the school police were alerted, and after learning the plan, it went to authorities, and they were arrested on March 12th and Friday the 13th, guys. These two girls were arrested on this Friday the 13th. Both were taken into custody. All right. A video released by authorities shows them laughing and joking in the back of the car. Bond hearing comes, and I'm not going to tell you what happens after that. Okay, so let's get on. I'm going to tell you, but just not in this sequence. Thank you, Janet Rawlings, for getting us started off with that 99 super sticker. And don't forget, guys, today we have a goal. If we can get to that goal, we're going to give the guilty of crime Nike bag out today. All right, we always got something up our sleeve, and we appreciate that. Tiff's got that today, so thank you, Janet, for kicking that off. Otherwise, you guys can hit that like button, subscribe, all this stuff. All right, guys, this is a bit of a it's a trigger warning, but at the same time, guys, it's not so serious because they didn't cut his and they didn't pull off this thing. But listen, Ryan the Gamer 1214 12 935 to 940 school elementary Sandy Hook, and that's the guy up there, the guy up the very top to the left and to the right. That's the kid that did this, and then first he took his mom's life, then he took all their lives, and then he took himself at the scene. Why would anyone in the world in their right mind want to do that? I don't know. It pisses me off, and well, it's coming up in Florida, so I have to. You know my due diligence in Florida, man. There's always something happening. So you know what I'll do real quick, just to give you guys I want you guys to feel how I feel. And I'm going to play this clip first, and then I'm going to read the details. But I really, really, really want you to see what I'm seeing and know how I'm feeling after I've been researching this case for the last couple of days. So take a look at this real quick. This was March 4th. All right. And we're going to get all the way up until today. This is all 2026 in March. Listen up, folks. Guys, trigger warning, I got to tell you.
In a wild and foiled high school murder plot out of Seminole County, the two girls accused of planning to kill their classmate want out of jail. Whether or not they'll get out right now is a big question mark.
Yeah, and right now, Greg, we're learning more about a conversation police say happened inside of their patrol car.
And I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to spoil it if you guys haven't done research on this case. What's up, Indiesha, my girl? Good to see you. Joanne, how you doing? I don't want to spoil it for you yet. I want you to realize that these are a 14 and a 15-year-old that committed or almost committed a crime. Do you think the judge is going to let them out? I don't know. You tell me. I'm not going to tell you yet until we get there. And don't forget, we're giving away a 420 membership. What's up, Frizzly? Foxy's here. Foxy's giving away that 420 membership. Don't forget, hit that like button, drop a comment.
Nick Papantonis has details from Lake Brantley High School.
The girls likely didn't realize the camera was recording everything as they joked about going to jail and talked about becoming famous in true crime communities.
It's gonna be over by tomorrow. Everyone who prayed for my downfall is getting their wash. I hugged my parents extra tight today. I feel kind of bad for what's coming. Messages investigators say Isabelle Valdez sent her friend, Lois Lippert, as the two planned to murder their Lake Brantley High School classmate in January, not realizing another friend was about to turn them both in. Prosecutors now using these messages and other...
I am so grateful that that guy saw something, said something, and did something. And you know what? Florida is tough. They don't care how young you are. Amen to that. Right? Amen. After you read this stuff and you see, when you watch this today with me, the arrest footage in the back of the car, y'all's mouth are going to drop. You're going to be like, did they just say what I said? And here's the thing, Joanne, this is very sad. But you know, the best part about it is they caught them before they did it because another student turned them in. But there is a victim in this case. I tell you, the victim in this case is actually the mother and the student that was going to be, or that was targeted. and you'll see what I mean. All right. He almost lost his life, that close of losing his life and them doing that to him. Jamie, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you. Appreciate that. Nancy, how you doing? My girl Tiff's here, half asleep. Edith, be right back, you say. Well, listen, Joanne, one of them is transgender, and sometimes that tends to happen in the case, and they get bullied. This one's a transgender. Isabelle is a transgender, and I believe, let me make sure I said that right. All right, Lois Lippert is 14, female, and Isabelle Valdez is 15, whose name goes by Jimmy. So one's transgender and the other one, I don't know. I think maybe they were bullied. We don't know, but that happens a lot. If the judge is liable, most likely they'll be released. All right, and this is why I'm making y'all stay, because right now, some of you know and some of you don't know. Hi, Mama Pearl. Mama Pearl's in the house. Lady Justice, Jinx. I got my fellow people here, my fellow followers that don't want to watch the same case every day. Oh, Deb. This is in Altamont, Florida. How far is that from like Universal Studios, so to speak? It's not in Kissimmee. But the water in that area is bad.
Newly released details about the plot to convince the judge to keep the girls behind bars for a second time. In addition to discussing Valdez's obsession with Sandy Hook school shooter Adam Lanza and how the murder would supposedly bring him back to life, they released details of what Valdez and Lippert thought was a private conversation in the back of a patrol car. The girls admitting it was over, making jokes about their mugshots, life in prison, and their murder plans. Valdez hoping she could be checked in to a psych ward.
Laughter is sometimes a way to deflect or a way to disassociate with our reality around what is actually going on.
Psychologist Shirlette McCullough told me the messages and other details amounted to one red flag after the next, and said it highlights the importance of parents sitting down with
And you know what? It really is. It really is. If you're not a parent with a teen, but you have a teenager or grandkid or even your child's friend, please watch out for this. Awesome. None of my comments going through. They're going through, Clementine. I'm just reading. Oh, is it something you're saying on there? All right, let's continue.
teens and asking about their mental health. We called or texted both of the girls' parents and their lawyers. They declined to comment or didn't respond.
Both girls will be back in court to ask for their freedom next Wednesday. In Altamont Springs, Nick Papantone.
Don't worry, I'm going to get you caught up to speed, my friends, and we're going to talk about the actual victim in this case and the details. And then we're going to watch them being secretly recorded because they didn't realize that they were being recorded the whole time, my friends, which is good. It makes a more solid case. Carol says, I see you. Millie, good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. I tried to get some of my Florida people in here. Maggie, how you doing? Where's all my Florida peeps? Come on. Florida's in the house, guys. These cases keep coming in Florida. Boy, do they. My buddy is 14 and ADHD. All right, let's continue. Let's get into the stuff because, guys, this is unlike anything that I've heard probably in a really long time. All right, I got my AC going here. It's hot. We're in California and it's hot. It's hot. While you guys are having tornadoes and snow, we're having a heat wave. Wow. All right, Jinx. I'm jealous, Foxy. Yeah, Foxy and I are both in Cali. She's in Southern. I'm in Northern. Thank you so much. All right, let's continue. And I can't respond when I'm reading, folks, so just bear with me. Talk amongst yourself. Hit that like button. Get yourself a membership. All that. Let's go. All right, listen, guys. I'm just going to call it. I'm going to try. It's probably not going to get monetized, but this capital M plot sought to resurrect Sandy Hook's shooter at Lake Brantley High School records show. I'm going to play this just for a moment.
Tonight, we are seeing two teens.
Experience the
why does it do
convenience of
that?
a one-stop banking solution with
Hold on, guys. I didn't want to play it from here, and I literally sat there and tried not to. Okay, hold on.
laughing in the back of a patrol car after their arrest. Investigators say the girls brought supplies and a knife to Lake Brantley High and were caught the morning of that planned attack. Your Seminole County community correspondent, Catherine Silver, has been following this story since the very beginning. And Catherine, this video is another disturbing moment in this case.
Absolutely. These girls are just 14 and 15 years old and facing capital felonies. Detectives say they plan to kill a boy who reportedly looked like the Sandy Hook school shooter. Investigators say one of them believed if she killed her classmate, she would have a blood bond that would resurrect the.
And yes, guys, this does remind me, you're right. This is like the Slender Man deal. All right. Jamie says, I saw them in the cop car going to jail. Did you watch the whole 30-minute thing? Because they're out of their ever-loving mind. And then I'll tell you what's going to happen next. And is it a possibility they're going to be charged as adults? I'm not going to tell you yet. Grab your colossal popcorn because we're going to be here for a minute. Cheeky, how you doing? Mo, how you doing? Deborah, 27 degrees in Michigan. Kathy, 22. It's 88 in Los Angeles. I'm in San Jose, and I think we're probably 82, maybe. I don't know. It's not that hot. All right. You guys we're all over the place, huh? All right, let's continue. I want to get through this and tell it properly.
Now deceased Sandy Hook shooter from the dead. This is the first time that we're seeing and hearing from both girls.
So this will give you guys an understanding of what we're going to watch, because we're going to watch this in full force. I'm going to show you, just play it for a second and continue to move through, because we're going to watch the whole thing.
Cameras captured the moment right after Isabelle Valdez and Lois Lippert's arrest in January. This is video we're seeing publicly for the first time. Wednesday morning, it will be shown in court. Prosecutors plan on arguing it's one of the reasons why both girls should stay behind.
And look at that. I mean, this is the one that calls himself Jimmy. And you can see he probably gets bullied. He's got those brown marks on his neck. This one, I don't even know what's going on with this one. Just wrong people put together. 111 in chat. Say a prayer that this young man gets over the PTSD from what they were about to do to him. And you'll see what I mean in a bit, because his mom's going to come on and tell you the gravity of a situation. If your child is targeted like that and they find out that these two people that day were going to lure them in the bathroom, slit their throat, and drink their blood, I assure you that child is and his mom, very, very upset. I can't imagine. You're in San Francisco, woo, 80. Yeah, say a prayer, please.
Bars.
This is a motion filed ahead of the pretrial detention hearing that says that patrol car recorded everything, how the 14 and 15-year-old were discussing how much prison time they might receive, how they plan to sharpen the knife they were going to use in the attack, and what their parents might think.
My mom's going to be yelling at me to the phone. What are you doing? Why are you trying to kill him? Kid.
Detectives say that Valdez planned to wait for a classmate in the bathroom, stab him or cut his throat, and then leave flowers and smoke a cigarette after the killing was complete. The plan was foiled by an anonymous tip that gave law enforcement a chance to intervene.
He f***ing snitched. But I knew I shouldn't have told him, because he was like...
Can you guys believe this? I mean, are we really in this day and age where something like that has happened? Yes, wait till you hear all of it. It's unbelievable. I didn't care I didn't care if there was 50 people here today. I had to cover this. And this is right. What you said, Deb, 10 minutes from Kissimmee?
Oh, can you please tell me? I can't.
At Launch Credit Union, we go beyond banking.
Okay, we don't have ads on my channel, and it's because of the
dreams, fueling growth, and supporting your journey every.
The video shows the pair joking during their car ride together, talking about how they would look for their mugshots and how they were supposed to spread their story around the true crime community.
Were you trying to look good for your mugshot?
Oh, am I gonna get a mugshot?
What, we're going to jail? What do you think?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, I was gonna do my makeup this morning for the mugshot, but I couldn't find anything.
I'm glad I don't actually look too bad today.
I look horrible. It's over.
Later, Valdez can be heard saying she thought she would be going to a psych ward.
Dude, I thought I was gonna get sent to the psych ward. That's why I was so excited about everything. I think I would be so jolly if I was going to jail.
Another piece of evidence we're learning about tonight is a conversation between the two girls on Discord. Prosecutors say they shared messages there saying things like, quote,
you hear that? I mean, this is happening, guys. These kids are getting together and then they're going on to Discord. And many people don't understand Discord as adults. So they're not understanding what these people are saying. It's going to be over by tomorrow. I hugged my parents extra tight. I kind of feel bad for what's coming. It doesn't look like they feel so bad. Anna, my Orlando friend. I need more Florida people in the house. More Florida people in the house. Come on, guys. This happened in Florida. Krista, come on in. Kel, now they're scared. Oh, just wait. Kel, oh my God. If I moved to Florida and just covered the local news, I would never be able to work a regular job because there's so many in it. Yeah, I got it, Jamie. Did you watch it? Grace Kirk, how you doing? It's shocking. I know. They're ruining Discord. All right, let's continue.
quote, it's going to be over by tomorrow. And I hugged my parents extra tight today. I kind of feel bad for what's coming. Prosecutors also plan on bringing that up tomorrow at tomorrow morning's hearing.
And we'll get to that, guys. We're going to get to the hearing, but I want you to see the case in its entirety. So listen, Seminole County, I don't know where that is, but Seminole County, Florida, after two girls were arrested back in January in an attempted capital M investigation. New footage was released showing the girls what I showed you, but all of it. And the footage shows them laughing after being placed in the vehicle, as well as discussing the situation that led to the arrest, specifically someone that snitched to law enforcement. Now, in the arrest report, police say that Lake Brantley High School received an anonymous tip on January 22nd at 11:30 p.m. via the Fortify Florida website. Thank God. All right. The anonymous tip advised that there was a student or is a student who's going by the name of Jimmy. That's Jimmy right here, who is planning to take the life of another student, name redacted. Eventually, investigators said they were able to identify Jimmy as Valdez. Now, the report shows Valdez and her best friend, identified as Lippert, were pulled from their classes to speak with law enforcement. Valdez denied knowing anything about the tip, police added. Oh my God. I knew I shouldn't have told him, she says, after an explicative, because he was like, okay, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? F you. Court documents filed earlier also show that Valdez was upset with the Sandy Hook shooter, Adam Lanza, which ties into the whole plot itself. Now, if you guys need a refresher on that school shooter, I have a clip, so let me know if you just can't remember what Sandy Hook Elementary, what went down. All right, man. Well, wait till you see the mom's kid. Wait till you see the mom and how she feels about her child being plotted on like this. This is insane. And guess what? They're children. Kimberly Cunningham, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. That's another thing. We don't normally get to report on cases like this, minors, because in California and most states, they don't freely give you the names of these children. And they are this time. So I'm like, I need you guys to know. Synth is okay. She's got some stuff going online. She's not gonna come in today, but I'm sure she's good. You'll never forget. Yeah, some people don't even know about that. Some people literally, it happened in 2012. All right, let me continue. Now, it was learned the victim, Valdez, of Adam Lanza, who was the school shooter, and that she believed if she took the life of the victim, she would have a blood bond with Adam Lanza, which would resurrect from the dead. And they say because Lanza looked like that kid in their school. All right. Seminole High School girl accused in murder plot. Valdez also claimed that she planned to wait for the victim in the restroom. Remember, Valdez also calls himself Jimmy. In the restroom, stab him in the stomach or the throat, leave flowers at the scene, smoke a cigarette, and do that after she's done. Investigators say that Lippert had drawn a number of sketches showing the victim unalive on the floor next to Valdez, the victim hanging with a rope around his neck, and severely sexual explicit depictions involving the victim. All right. Ultimately, though, both Valdez and Lippert were arrested, and now they're facing attempted first-degree, armed burglary of a structure, attempted aggravated child abuse with a deadly weapon, possession of a weapon on school property, and aggravated stalking. Last week, prosecutors filed a motion to keep Valdez in jail until or without bond until the trial concludes. Portion of Valdez conversation from the back patrol car were included in the motion. So it's not all included in the motion, but what is included, Valdez told Lippert that they could become one of the lesbian couples in jail, right? Lippert replied, yeah, you can be my butch. Valdez replied, hey, this is my explicit, stay away. Valdez asked Lippert if she was going to try to look good for her mugshot, and Lippert replied, F yeah, I'm going to get a mugshot. Valdez replied, well, yeah, we are going to jail. What do you think? Valdez told Lippert she was going to use makeup this morning for her mugshot, but she couldn't find anything. Lippert replied, I'm glad I don't look too bad today. Valdez replied, I look horrible. Valdez then said, it's over. Lippert replied, yeah, it's over. It doesn't matter if you look good or not. Valdez then replied, well, at least they will see me in the mugshot some way or another. Valdez then stated hey, we were supposed to spread our story around the true crime community. Valdez replied, I thought I would go to a psych ward. That's why I was so excited about everything. I'd be so jolly going to jail. Lippert replied, you were wording it like we're going to a psych ward. Valdez said, I know. Valdez then said, I should have told them other effing, something explicative, like we're asking her about the swatting incident. Valdez stated she started crying, hoping law enforcement would feel bad for her and send her to the psych ward. So all of this stuff made it into the motion, and we will get to that motion. All right. In addition, prosecutors discussed the conversation on a social media platform, Discord, in which Valdez said the following. More Discord stuff, guys. More Discord stuff. This is just unbelievable, right? They're going to jail. They're in jail. Mary Beth, good to see you. Isn't this wild? I don't think children understand the concept of things sometimes because it's getting worse and worse by children. That is part of it, but their mental health, we do our best. Holly's back. Good to see you. Emily Jane says, I was only 2, even about a crazy part. Woman's family from Colorado. Okay, you guys talk about something else. Okay, I was in 7th grade in the Colorado school when Columbine happened. I was in a computer class with the old green screen computers. Well, I'm glad you weren't involved. All right. Never heard of Pearl Harbor. So is her head in the sand. All right, let's finish this. She says it's going to be over by tomorrow. This is on their Discord. If you have some gloves, bring them for me. Bring latex ones. I'm bringing trash bags, wipes, and some other things. I'm also going to go away anyways. I have incriminating shit on the phone. Holy shit, I'm going to make a blood ritual for Adam Lanza. Laughing my ass off. Last look for Saint Adam, whatever that means. Everyone who prayed on my downfall is getting their wish. I'm gonna do it with, and then they redacted it. I hugged my parents extra tight. I feel kind of bad for what's coming. He was at fault because he never would effing talk to me. If I had him, I wouldn't have been like this. Why? And they're talking about the person. I need to break my hard drive later. Do you have an extra white shirt I could use? as a result of the evidence, prosecutors argue that Valdez should remain locked up as the trial continues to keep the community safe from harm. All right, the pre-trial detention hearing is scheduled for Wednesday, and that was 5 days ago at 9 a.m. In the meantime, you can read through the below motion. I'm probably not going to look at the whole thing, but I'll show you some of it. I don't want to bore you to death. Holly, the Colt Gray trial opened my eyes. Not only are some of these kids out of their minds, their parents too. Exactly. Parenting or lack thereof. Right? Wait till you guys hear them in the car. You're going to be like mouth wide open. Now, this is just state of Florida versus Isabelle Valdez. They thought they were going to be put together and go to jail together and hold hands together and be girlfriends. But oh boy, do they got something else coming. So the state's motion for a pre-trial detention, essentially, the motion for pre-trial will be filed at any time under the criminal proceedings. And that's for them to stay here. The court to determine pretrial detention if the defendant's charged with a dangerous crime, substantial probability that the defendant committed the crime, and no conditions of release reasonably sufficient to protect the community. All right. And they go into the defendant charged with attempted first degree, all the other things, child abuse, attempted with a deadly weapon, possession of a weapon on school property, and aggravated stalking. Now, this is for Isabelle Valdez or Jimmy. All right. Additionally, a person arrested for a dangerous crime may not be granted non-monetary pretrial release at a first appearance hearing if the court has determined there's a probable cause. Furthermore, upon the motion, basically they just don't want them to get out is what they're asking. And they're telling us what happened in the case. They say Isabelle was going to red rum a fellow classmate. Coming days, they redacted. Law enforcement responded, intervened. They learned the victim reminded her of Adam Lanza, the Sandy Hook school shooter. And she believed if she took the victim's life, she would have a blood bond with Adam Lanza because the kid looks like him, which would magically resurrect Adam, the school shooter, from the dead. The defendant further informed law enforcement that she planned to wait for the victim in the restroom, stab him in the stomach, cut him, and leave flowers. We heard that earlier. This all went straight into the document. Now, during the course of the planning, the co-defendant enlisted the assistance of her co-defendant, Lois Lippert. Prior to the homicide, the co-defendant, at the request of the defendant, drew a number of sketches depicting the named victim, which we just saw. We just talked about a rope and a neck and essay and all that. All right. So they're making sure they're putting all of this in there. Furthermore, the detective's investigation, I asked Valdez when she started taking the photos of the victim, because guys, she was stalking the victim. Valdez stated around September. I asked her where she took the pictures or the photos. Valdez stated that all of the photos were taken at school. Valdez also stated that she waited in areas where she knew he would be. Valdez stated that she would sometimes go to where his class was and wait for the victim to show up. She also would wait for the victim to pass her before taking photos because she didn't want him to notice her taking pictures. They also stated she would follow him around with her camera and secretly take pictures of the victim. Valdez told the officer that she had memorized all of his classes, so she knew where to wait. I also asked her what the purpose of her taking pictures of the victim was, and she said she would take them home and look at them. I asked Valdez whether she had taken photos of other people, and she said only her friends. I asked whether she had shared the photos of the victim, and Valdez said she shared them on her TikTok page, and it says, I love Sandy Hook. All right. Valdez went on to say that she shared the photo of the victim everywhere. I then asked Valdez to tell me about the drawing that the school found in her backpack, and she stated she asked Lippert to make them for her. Most of the drawings were of her and the victim and Lanza. There was one picture of her cutting the victim and another of a character from the TV show South Park hanging himself. I mean, do you hear like what's going on? They're not on anything, guys. You guys, no, there's nothing. They're just little psychopaths. Did you check your like button? Make sure it works, everybody. Please hit that like button and make sure it works. I assure you, we got a lot coming today. Thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate you. We're almost done. There's no DR rugs in this case, guys. None. I just want people to report on this. Right now, they do have a defendant and a co-defendant. And the co-defendant talked about them being a lesbian couple in jail. She's trying to look good for her makeup. They want to be in the true crime community. All of this that I read you earlier is what is in the actual motion to keep them locked up until after. All right, signed, sealed, and delivered. All right, now let me do this. All right, we're gonna watch the footage, and then I'm gonna magically put you over to court and see what they look like in court after this drive. All right, guys, you guys hope you're here for it. I'll speed it up just a tiny bit, but I'm really interested in this case, and I want to make sure that other people are aware of it.
Hey, once we at least get him in the car, we'll go back and get the bag. That's fine. You guys can stay with us on here. We'll do it. Taking the bags up.
I assume you guys want the words on there. Let me know if you want the words on there. Jamie says, I remember when you were on Zav Girl's channel, you showed your dogs. This was the beginning of your channel. You remember that, Jamie? Yeah, I did start on Zav Girl's channel. That's how Foxy, I mean, not Foxy. That's how Carly and I met as well. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure that they're not making comments about it. I cannot understand. I can't understand, but money doesn't matter. My family had lots of money, but they were all crazy. Yeah, it doesn't. You're absolutely right. What's up, Intro Vile? How you doing? Are just wired wrong. It's really wrong. Anybody that's new in here, or anybody that has a birthday, or anybody that wants a shout out, let me know. I'll be happy to do it for you. Now let's watch this, and then we're gonna teleport into court and see what happened. And the victim's mother.
Oh,
sorry.
So they don't need the book bags. All right, have a seat. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Lois.
Did. Certainly.
We'll do, so, okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Report-wise,
Deb knows Florida so well. Deb, of course they did. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. I assure you that their rights were read, and then they put these 14 and 15-year-olds in the back seat. Shout out to you and your awesomeness, Jay. Well, thank you, Marianne. Happy Monday. If you guys don't have energy, I'll give you some of mine. Let's go. All right. Let's get this party started. And again, guys, I feel for the victim and his mother, but nobody got hurt. Nobody died.
It says, it's trained as student transport. Okay. I'm 99% sure, at least let me talk to church. There's a narrative that's in it right now, but it's just the first contact. So I'll just tell them it's just.
Excuse me?
Okay. You got the
Excuse me?
report info?
Can you put my
Like the
shirt
website?
down? Okay. It's
Yeah,
it's
can you
not.
start
Yeah,
working on
it's
that?
uncomfortable. Is that better? Yeah.
And they're we're both in the report already.
Good? Yeah.
All right. And have a seat, please.
Are we gonna be in the same one?
What do you mean, same one?
Oh, they did this on purpose, guys. There's no way. You know the sun's Sunshine State. They knew these kids wouldn't shut up. Very, very smart. Anyway, Janet, once they're found guilty, where are the court's gonna place Jimmy? Good old Jimmy. Well, listen, if Jimmy didn't have any kind of transgender type of surgery or hormones, then Jimmy's just gonna be the same old girl that she was. All right, because she just talked about being lesbian girlfriends, which is not anything that you would be if you were transgender. Makes no sense. She doesn't even know what she's talking about.
Same Joe?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Alrighty.
Wait, they went through his phone?
No, they're going to go through his phone. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, what are you doing here?
He's
gonna be arrested too.
What? Why?
Yes, I told him he knew. He didn't report me. I told him already. He did a tip?
There was a tip showing. Did you not see it? Someone tipped.
He fucking snitched.
I don't get why I wouldn't tell the police though. He did a tip though.
Huh?
Police, he did a tip though. Because it was anonymous tip. But I was just assuming it was by the writing.
Yeah.
Just like
it was.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Did you say you're not as confused as you thought? You know why? Because I try to explain it to you guys the best that I possibly can with the least amount of wording. I don't like fluff, right? These girls thought they were going to resurrect the Sandy Hook killer by assaulting the victim, taking his blood, and drinking it, all right? Hence them getting arrested at school. And yes, Jen's a gypsy. This is Florida, folks. All right, they were crying in court. They sure were. They're going to be crying every day in their bowl of Cheerios. I'll tell you that one right now. All right.
But I knew I shouldn't have told him. Because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? Fuck you! God!
Yeah, I got shown the tip and it was like, my friend, 15-year-old named, he goes by Jimmy, is planning to kill some dude. Yeah, and it was like, I don't really remember their real name, but I think it was Isabelle. Yeah, it was spelled wrong too. So.
God! She's such a fucking snitch.
So that's immediately what I thought when I saw it.
They act like they stole pencils and they stole pencils and school supplies, and one of their friends told on them. Marianne says, Jay, I love your brute honesty. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you saying that. She wouldn't be any more attractive as a transgender. Poor child got some unfortunate DNA, and her parents should have been having her in counseling. I could say that. They think they're so big, but they literally just act like they stole some equipment from the school science room or whatever.
So stupid.
So petty. It's so cold in that room.
I know. Dude, they had me sitting there and I was so... Dude, they took away my chocolate.
No!
I was able to eat like a part of it, like a part of the big bar.
Oh, okay.
But then that's it.
Damn it. Bro, I wanted to come back to second period so I could have like nibbled on some with you. I was like, this was my main goal. Because like they spent like an hour at the beginning, so like trying to.
Not anymore. They don't.
I only realized that like then, like I was like, yeah, that's just their preferred name. I don't have their real name like at all. Dude, they put up the security cameras and stuff. And I got to see us walking out.
Saw.
Yeah. That was the first time I've ever seen. I wanted to see so much more. I was like, whoa, look, I'm on the cameras.
Oh my god.
It was so cool. I was like, damn. I forget that there's just like videos.
Yeah.
Like that.
I like the little there, right? Hey. Not a school shooting, at least.
Yeah. We'd be in prison for life.
Yeah. I wonder how long we're gonna get.
I'm probably not gonna get much time.
I like touched the knife for a
few seconds, yo. Gosh.
Ow.
Damn, they're not taking this serious at all.
No.
These are lucky more comfortable than last.
It'll make it hurt. Gotta keep it still.
These are more comfortable than to stay still. God. These are more comfortable than the last car I was in. Police car.
This is more comfortable than the last police car I was in. Patricia NY. You say, I'm not very religious or spiritual, but if anyone, please say a prayer for my husband. He will be gone 4 years tomorrow. My kids are struggling today. I'm very spiritual, and mad prayers for you, Patricia. And I'm sure everybody else that is in chat today will say a prayer as well. Wait till they can't get a good job or even an apartment. Oh, Diamond Ring Girl, they're going to be a lot past that. I'll tell you what. Demonic, right? They're far past that. Just you'll wait and see.
I had my things behind my back, but like they had it like really bad and shit. I had to like go into like crazy positions to feel like, comfortable, and it was an hour-long car ride.
Dude, last time they didn't even put me in handcuffs. They just stuck me. And they let me take my stuff too. I was able to take like some of my little ponies, my plush, and my phone.
Oh.
And then they took my phone away. They took all my stuff away. Because they were like, you can't have this in there. So I was like, okay, whatever.
I was like, yeah, I don't think I had anything on me, but I got my shirt tucked away.
Hey, you guys. It's Chunk and Sloth. Hashtag Goonies 2026. Let's go. Yeah, prayers for you, Patricia, your children, your husband that passed. Cleveland's in the house. Love your character, Jay. God, I pray for our youth. Erica and Zers, you're absolutely right, Cleveland. I pray for my children and others every day, multiple times a day, because this world is so messed up. So messed up. Hey, you guys. That's it.
I think it like went off the sleeve a little bit. And I guess that wasn't allowed.
Ooh.
Yeah, promiscuous.
Thank
you. We're gonna become one of those lesbian couples now.
Yeah, and you could be the butch.
Yes. Hey, this is my bitch. Stay away.
Yeah.
Who you trying to look good for your mugshot?
Oh shit! Am I gonna get a mugshot?
What, we're going to jail? What do you think?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, I was gonna do my makeup this morning for the mugshot, but I couldn't find anything.
I'm glad I don't actually look too bad today.
See, that doesn't even make sense. This boy, Jimmy, it's not a boy. That the kid's name is Isabelle Valdez, and he wants to be called Jimmy, but then wants to do his makeup, but wants to refer to himself as a lesbian. You can't do that. That's like me saying, hey, I'm on a diet. I can only eat 300 carbs a day, but I'm going to sit here and eat this fried bacon sandwich at 30,000 carbs. It's like totally contradictory. None of it makes sense. I just want you to realize that. So I want you to realize that I am not being, transphobic or any of the weird stuff, but something's really wrong with that Jimmy character. I think the mastermind is Jimmy. I think Jimmy's the main one and the co-defendant is the other. Man, it's crazy, borderline intellectual like ass. Real jail? Oh no, real jail. Real jail. No baby jail. None at all. They're so excited, idiots. All right, let's continue. You guys hit that like button, subscribe, get a membership. I'll gift a membership if anyone wants to match me. All right, it's gonna get real soon.
I look horrible. It's over.
And don't worry, you don't need to, don't worry, you're the butch. It doesn't matter if you look bad.
Hey, at least they were gonna see me some way or another in the mugshot. Dude, we're supposed to spread our story around the DCC though. Hey, these are two stupid retards from Florida that couldn't.
No, do not put
yes,
me in. This was it did not work.
You help me get materials.
Yeah.
You were gonna see the photos. So over for you, little boy.
Oh, dude, I was thinking like all I had time to think after just like I was like I don't know how they're gonna like imagine telling some girl is trying to kill you. Like
you hear them, they're just laughing about it. Imagine telling them some girl's gonna kill you. And I assure you they do. He realized he's the target and he was 20 minutes away from being unalived by them. All right. They were literally already stalking him. Cheeky, by the way, with other kids who thought they could go into medical too. Get ready to box. All right. All right, Patricia. Wait, I thought Jimmy was male to female. Isabelle wanted to be Jimmy. Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say, Patricia. Even Jimmy's confused about what Jimmy wants to do. Isabelle is Jimmy, but then Isabelle keeps referring to herself as a lesbian and a butch. That's not what you call that if you're trans. So she doesn't even know what the hell she's talking about, is what I'm saying. Right? That's why you're confused, because she doesn't even know what she's saying, or he, or whatever's going on with this kid. Not right.
Like, he's probably gonna be like, he's gotta be told. Like, you can't. They can't just...
I wrote him a note, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not guilty for my actions, but no, I was like, I don't feel guilty for my actions, but I feel guilty on how you were gonna feel. Because honestly, I don't fucking care. But like, I should at least try."
But you see what she's saying? They're gonna play the role like they care, but they don't. And this is all already put in front of the judge, so that when they get the motion that's filed, they'll see all of this, and they can't go back on their words, what they said. I see two very confused kids. This is horrifying. And guess what, Joanne? They were they were 20 minutes away from doing it, and it got stopped. They were going to do it that day, right then. They had a plan. They were stalking him. Crazy.
But I did write a note to my parents. Did they like you write one?
I didn't get it
You
right.
should have asked.
They said to be able to contact my parents when we get there.
Me too.
I haven't talked to my parents yet. I don't even know if my parents know what's going on.
They don't. They haven't called mine either.
Holy shit.
My mom's gonna be yelling at me through the phone. What are you gonna do? Why are you trying to kill this fucking kid?
I think my mom's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Lucky she's probably fucking with, like, when they're asking me, like, do you really want to lie? Would your parents really want you lying for Jamie? Like, yeah, they would. It's like, yeah.
Dude, they made me swear to tell the truth. Hey, Lois.
At least we're here together now, because I shut that fucking.
Hey,
Lois.
Thank you so much, Marcia, for matching the Guilty of Crime membership. If you receive that membership, please thank Marcia. I know, but wait till you hear about the gravity of it. And some of you guys might have come in here and not heard the charges, and we don't know. Yeah, there you go, Deborah Bush. Her pronoun is animal. That kid doesn't have a pronoun for us to determine because she's confused herself.
Another car behind us. Huh? Another police car behind us.
Of course. I'm not that dangerous. What am I supposed? Dude, they had me going out to the bathroom, and they had this lady standing in the stall, and they had like two other people.
In the stall?
No, not in the... Yeah, one of them was standing in the stall. The other two were outside waiting. You think I'm gonna be able to fucking run away?
I got too scared to ask to go to the bathroom. I look, you still have to go.
I only went like twice because they searched me every time and they made me take my shoes and my socks off.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't ask that. I don't want to do all that.
You gonna bend over and cough for me?
Bend over and cough me?
Yeah, that's what. Or
is that what they do at a?
Yeah, and they look at your asshole and see if anything comes out.
Wait, did they do that to you?
I don't know. I haven't gone to jail.
Oh, jail too. I thought you meant at the stalls or something. You think I'll be able to fix my hair, or you think I'll be in prison handcuffs?
Still handcuffs.
Really? But don't you gotta put up like that number thing?
I think that's only in shows. So stupid.
I think that's only in shows. I mean, these kids are just completely out of touch with reality, guys. Patricia, yeah, she says they took her chocolate. She didn't even get to finish it. Yeah, where are their parents? They know their parents are going to be pissed off, but I wonder how this all transpired and nobody knew a thing. All right, I can't comprehend these girls right now.
And hers look too bad.
Mine looks so. But I asked my mom to do it last night, and she was like, "No." Mom,
I know.
If you knew what I was doing, you would have done it for me to make me look all pretty for my mugshot.
Yeah.
God.
If you came in late, my friends, 14 and 15. Isabelle, aka Jimmy, is 15, and Lois, the one on the right, is 14. They're 14 and 15-year-old high school students that were targeting another high school student that looked like the Sandy Hook shooter. And when I talk about that, it's his name's Adam Lanza. All right. Sometimes you guys roll in late, and I hate that you miss something. So
I dyed my hair beforehand.
Oh no, cause like,
well, I'm probably not gonna
100%.
My involvement's not that long, so I'll be out before you. I'm probably not in a good life to go to jail because my parents are gonna get me.
You're welcome.
As far as I can. Fuck that.
yeah, but
Young lady, what's your name?
Which one?
Isabelle Valdez.
Isabelle what?
Valdez.
Okay. All right. And yours, young lady?
Lois Lippert. Dude, I should have got my diagnoses before this.
I should have got my diagnoses before this. I didn't know that, my girl Tiff. You must still be deep diving, huh? If you want to send me something, please send it. My girl Tiff helped me with this episode today, and she says Lois tried planning to red rum her parents back in 2024. All right, schizoaffective. I'll trust you on that, Foxy. Why do I feel like the parents will make excuses? Oh, they will, but there's no excuse that's gonna cover this. I assure you.
I've been talking about that, being like, yeah, I should go to a psychiatrist or something, and actually fucking get diagnosis. I should have done it. I should have got it before this shit all happened. Then I would have some sort of thing to clean up. Dude, I've got a mood disorder, but
dude, I thought I was gonna get sent to the fucking psych ward. That's why I was so excited about everything. I think I would be so jolly if I was going to jail.
Yeah, I was kind of assuming they were wording it like you were gonna go to psych ward.
I know.
Dude,
I should have told them all this shit. So I was there, and then they were asking me about the swatting incident.
No, we're not confused, Clementine. She's confused. This is what I'm trying to tell you. We're not confused whatsoever, all right? 15-year-old Isabelle Aurelia Valdez is a female, no transitioning anything, all right? But Isabelle Valdez wants to call himself or herself Jimmy. He's confused because he keeps switching back from Isabelle to Jimmy, to calling him a lesbian, to calling him a butch. You're not a butch lesbian if you're a transgender named Jimmy. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just telling you what I know. And if you're confused, that's because they're confused. I'm not confused. They are. You can't be a transgender and a butch lesbian at the same time. That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? This is the jab. How you doing? All right, let's continue. Yeah, it's their confusion, not ours.
That happened, and I started crying because I thought she was gonna feel bad, and send me to the psych ward because I was like, I thought about hurting someone. Yeah, I thought about hurting this boy, and then they saw through my shit. So, and then they pulled out the bag from my backpack. I had to tell them everything that was inside. Dude, and now they also saw the drawings.
Oh yeah, I told them about that. I told them.
Oh my God, they just don't think that they don't think it's really that bad. All right. Now Mo, it does. It reminds me of Aiden Fucci's police car ride, but this gives us more. With the Aiden Fucci thing, I was like, I only heard them say a couple things, and I wanted more. I was just waiting for more, and this gives us more. I think that's one of the things. Another thing is I am going to have a teenager in the next couple of years. My daughter is almost in middle school, and these are the people that live in this world. Jendi says, us lesbians don't claim her. Right there with you. Hit that like button if you don't claim Jimmy, Isabelle, Jane, whatever the hell. She's confused, not us, all right? No, they don't. Rocco says, funny, Jay's not confused, Jimmy's confused. Exactly. Yeah, these people.
I did some weird drawings. I didn't actually tell the full thing till 10:30, I think.
Yeah, they made me tell everything that was in the drawings.
Oh, can you remind me of the drawings? Let me just know what they went through.
Dude.
Did they comment on it? They were like, this is really good. Did they say it?
Yeah, they said, you're quite the artist. And I was like, no, that's my friend Lois's.
I heard.
Hey, let's role play some Columbine stuff. Hey,
Yeah.
wait, who's this? Who's Eric?
Well, obviously, I'll probably be Eric because Eric obviously gets it up the ass.
Okay. Hey, Eric.
Oh, fuck off, Cleveland.
Hey, kitty, please talk to me.
You probably don't even know about KFMDM.
Yes, I do. Flash is my KFMDM shirt off.
Whoa, you know about KFMDM?
Yes.
I feel something in my pants.
Hey, what if you're my douchebag?
All right, so this, guys, is Jimmy. All right. I don't understand why he's calling himself Jimmy, but his real name is Isabelle. And normally I respect people and their pronouns and their stuff, but this person is not even properly respecting their own self and their own pronouns, and they're totally confused. So the big one is Isabelle Valdez. She's 15, aka Jimmy. Lois Lippert is 14, and she's on the right, and she's a female. That's part of this, all right? And yeah, I did hear about the David and Neo saga. We don't have actual information yet that says what he said, but yeah, I figured anybody would flip. Grace says, Jay, how do you teach your daughter to be safe and streetwise, but not be afraid to move, right? That's a good question, Grace. I think the only way you can do that is by showing them an example. You give them an example, you talk to them, you teach them. That's all you can do. As soon as this aired, the public defender's office just rolled their eyes. This in Florida.
Is inside you?
I hate dudes now.
What's wrong with you, Eric? Please.
Okay, fine. Don't feel like Doris knows me.
Sticks it up to your butt. Hey, my sister goes to therapy over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, my mom's gonna see the police car. She's gonna be like, damn. And then when I call her, hey, Mama, that was me in the police car. You see me?
I've never been here. I don't. Yo, I'm so sad. This is falling off. I'm taking it sweaty.
Proof?
Oh, my second
down. Hey. Oh, this is much more comfortable. Dude, I should have done it in the morning.
Yeah.
Dude, he was right there. I was following behind him.
Wow. Because no, they came back. I told them like, some important stuff, and then they came back. They were like, "I'm getting really pissed off. You're not telling me everything." I was like, "I swear."
You guys, I actually do think that one of them might get a lesser charge. Jimmy's definitely off their rocker, but I see Lois as the co-defendant flipping. I could see her already crying and telling them, I didn't want to do it, but Jimmy talked me into it, and he's older or whatever. I have a feeling that that's what's going to happen, because that's what always happens. All right. It's not just something that I'm making up. It happens 99.9% of the time. Look at Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow. They were supposed to walk on water and walk through the prison walls. They were co-defendants, Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell. And Chad said, F this, BZ. I don't want to be her co-defendant. She's crazy. Take me away from her. And they haven't talked since, but the co-defendants, I have a feeling she's going to put it on her, and they might just split.
I just only remember. So I had to sit there for a few minutes, just trying to remember every fucking thing and every fucking little detail. And I was like, oh, there are these images of Adam Lanza. And
I forgot what to say halfway through my interview.
That was me for most of the interview.
Yeah.
Well, actually, half the interview was me being just silent and not doing anything. I was hoping I can just cling on to you have the right to remain silent. But luckily, that didn't really work.
I know, because they're gonna use it against me in court. Hey, why you have these rights with this little boy? Sorry.
You're not a little boy.
See, they're even talking about getting read their rights, so you can't dispute this at this point. Isabella was yelling Eric Harris's name. That's just crazy. Touch a class. No, they didn't, but I'm going to show you what happened he's still a victim. He learned that he was minutes away from losing his life in a sadistic fashion. So there are 2 victims, if not more. And thank the Lord above that nobody lost a life. This is a Monday stream that I don't mind talking about because we can say, hey, you guys, and make fun of hashtag Goonies. And there's not like real, I mean, it's real, but you know what I'm saying? They had the right to remain silent, just not the ability. All right, let's continue. Oh, they're minutes away. They were stalking this kid and they were going to do that in the bathroom, drink his blood, and resurrect the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooter.
Boy, he's older than you.
No, he's not. Well, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's older than you. It's not some little boy. They can't say it's the little boy. This older boy who's abusing me.
Yeah, I think in my dreams he told me that he wanted me to kill him. So I think it's only fair, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god, I almost laughed and I almost peed myself.
Oh my god.
Dude, when they were interviewing me for the swatting, they kept on saying this dude's user, and it was a Temple of Diddy, and every time they would say Diddy, I laughed. And I felt so bad because I was like, this isn't nothing to laugh about, but I kept on fucking laughing, and they kept on saying 6'7". Oh, I laughed like 6'7".
Oh no, 6'7", 6'7", which means nothing. These are crazy. Kathy, I'm glad that you're enjoying this episode. It's bloody ace. I know, right? And this is in Florida, time and time again. Kathy said, we have 142 people in chat. We got 110 likes. It's free to hit that like button, guys. Thank you.
Dude, because they were talking about like my grades and stuff, like when it first started. They were like, yeah, was this in 6th or 7th grade? Wait, I did a 6'7" behind my back. 6'7"?
Joe, stop making me laugh.
I need to cough.
You cough on me?
You weirdo.
Oh.
I kind of need to fart.
Oh my god.
Dude, I needed to take a shit over there, and like I was so embarrassed because they kept on coming into the stall with me. And when I sat down, I felt like I had the shit, and I felt like it was gonna come out because I had diarrhea. I still have it.
Oh my god.
Don't mess up my seat, please.
He said, don't mess up my seat. He said, I got diarrhea. And he said, don't mess up my seat. Knucking Futz, 5150. What's up? Thank you for being 116. Guys, gotta admit, it's pretty funny. They are acting like they're doing a TikTok video, but I don't think that they realize that this is all going to be used in court, handed straight to the judge. Oh, she's gonna learn about privacy real good when she gets 0.
You're out here cleaning it up.
Oh, no, thank you.
I gotta go to the bathroom when we get there.
Dude, I just have to clean up my siblings' shit because my mom would be sleeping and my sister, she would literally take her diaper off and she would put it all over her bed.
Oh,
dude, and before, I think it was like a year ago or two, that she would go while my mom was cooking or while she was doing something, she would take her diaper off and she would pee on her bed. Like, she would literally spread her legs open on her bed and pee.
Yep.
Your siblings are wild.
I know. And my brother keeps on humping everything now.
Oh.
My mom tells him to stop and he just keeps on doing it. And then he goes into my closet because I sleep with my sister. I think I told you, right?
Yeah.
He goes into my closet and he puts on my sister's bathing suit. Oh, you're so older, brother Core. Look at them over there. So older, brother Core.
So older, brother Core.
Oh.
Look at us. What is this place? Sorry, but I just think the buildings and they look cool.
I told them about the cigarettes too.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, what you tell them?
I told them I just took some from my dad and I gave them to you.
Oh, so evil. Dude, I didn't even get to fucking smoke them.
They're worried about cigarettes, guys. They have no idea. Rocco says verdict has been reached already. This super quick in the Corey Richens. Oh, I'm waiting. I got I got my folks to come in and tell me what the verdict is. We're just waiting. We're minutes away. And guys, I've been obsessed with the Corey Richens case while I'm at work. I'm listening to it at night. I'm listening to it. She's going to be guilty AF. Corey Richens. She's not, we don't know yet, but it's coming. All right. Don't worry. I'll let you know. Yeah. All shits and giggles. Well, listen, Deb, one of the girls, the one on the right, apparently, allegedly tried to take the life of her parents back in 2024. This one.
So bad. Only ever raped in my life, and that's it.
That's like it's not all that good.
Dude, my mom was telling me about this morning because she was like, she was talking about somebody, and then she was like, oh yeah, this girl I know, she got criminal charges because she hit somebody and she drove away with a car. She was like, don't get any criminal charges because that she messes up your record. I'm sorry, mama. My hands are fucking.
Yeah, I might get criminal charges, I guess.
But okay, we get them together.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I already got suspension on my list of criminal charges.
Dude, we're probably gonna be. Well, no, but honestly, we're probably gonna get like a minimum of what, 4 years or so.
I'm not getting 4 years.
Yes, you are. You helped,
dude. That was like. I'm not doing that.
Hey, by the time we're gonna be out, we can go to community college together.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be away for that long. Wait, Loki, probably a good thing you didn't actually end up doing anything, because imagine if I actually did like I would have gotten. I would actually probably do anything. I was helping you because I'm a cutting pro. Can't they fucking tell?
So she was the one that was planning. She says, I'm a cutting pro. And guys, I know this is disturbing. We're almost through it, but I want you to see who the gunman Adam Lanza is, the person that they were trying to resurrect. And we still have got court to go into. So come on, guys, hang in there. We have 140 people. Hit that like button. We got stuff to give away still. And I've got Kel. If you're still in chat, I will talk to my let me get it. I have just got sideswiped. Carly's talking to me, and then chat. I am totally open, Kel, for giving another mod wrench out just to back up when we don't have like Synth or Holly or somebody. I don't think it would hurt to have the backup. So Kel, if you're still here, I'm going to talk to my team and I will let you know. I emailed you back though. Thank you. Yeah, some days I have like 1 or 1.5 because everybody gets busy, right? I appreciate you, Kel. All right, let's continue. I emailed you back.
Isn't that what they use the pictures for? Pictures of my scars. So I'm a cutting pro, that's why.
Did they ask me, like, every single person, they were like, does this person cut? Are they a cutter? Like,
what did you miss, my friend? Coffee and Dog Studio. Well, first of all, hit that like button. All right, if you did. Or if you didn't, hit that like button. What you missed is these 2 young 14 and 15-year-old kids that were going to attack a victim at their school to resurrect the Sandy Hook Elementary shooter, Adam Lanza. All right, but they got caught. And now we're listening to them talk in the back seat because they had the right to remain silent. Anything they say can and will be used against them in the court of law. You'll see that next.
Every single fucking person.
Ooh. And who'd you say yes to?
I said yes to you.
And who else?
I think that was it. Because I told them, oh, they asked me,
you know if they brought in Lucy?
They probably did. Because they kept on asking me about her.
I feel like anybody that I mentioned, like, they brought in. Bro, even fucking, like, brought in. Why? Because I didn't even mention her, like naturally. It was just, like, anybody, any family in the school? I was vague with it.
Oh. I just tell them you told her?
Well, I just told them, like, I told them, I didn't, like,
What did you tell her?
I told her like, yeah, if something happens on Friday, if Jimmy does something, you probably just think you're gonna kill yourself though.
If Jimmy does something, she probably think you're gonna take your own life, is what she said. I'm telling you, this girl is going to flip, and she's going to use the excuse that she's younger. The redhead, yes, Jendi, the redhead, was going to unalive her parents in 2024. I mean, these girls are absolutely out of their mind. We haven't even got to court yet. All right, Coffee and Dog Studio, what's up? Indies harm, I know, right? My goodness, they're just getting themselves deeper and deeper. Mo says, I'm usually at work, but I'm listening, so I wouldn't stop to help otherwise. It's all good, Mo. You're all good. Yeah, I agree. All right, let's continue.
Retard like this out, please. I am retarded though.
Don't use that word.
Stupid retard though, okay?
No.
Why are you touching me in your butt?
This is such a bonding experience. I love this.
Such a bonding experience, guys.
Dude, if I have to be in a room where they have to like record me or some shit, I'm going to pull out my tits so that I'd see.
They're recording you right now. She just said if they're going to record her, she's going to pull out her tits so they can see them. Jay, so if you mind, if I also cover the girl, Kathy, you do what you want. Do it, girl. Do it. I say do it. Hashtag Florida, hashtag school shooter, all of that stuff. You're good, Kathy. You can use anything if you need it. We're all good. Don't you worry about that. All right.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if they had to start doing that instead of just doing like the audio recording, I was like, I'm gonna pull out my tits.
They're recording you right now.
What's that thing called? Public in
bro, dude,
public, like,
come on,
indecent, or what is it called? Indecency. I don't know. I was supposed to be a forensic catalyst, please. Please, I wanted to be a police officer. Please.
Stupid girl.
Dude, I should have told them that. I was gonna tell them that yesterday. Like, I was gonna say, oh yeah, I'm doing all this stuff because I'm gonna be a police officer. No.
That's
so,
true.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I really thought I was going home today.
Well, I didn't think I was going home.
I can't believe they thought they were going home today. They are so lucky. I got to tell you this, guys, and they're lucky they got caught, okay? Because the way they're acting as a 14 and 15-year-old, I mean, that's just pure, I don't know if it's pure evil, pure stupidity. I'm not sure, but whoever watches out for us, God, Jesus, the Lord above, whatever you guys prayed to, the higher power intervened into this, and thankfully they did, because that would have been there would have been so many more victims, the school, the kid, his parents, and so much more. I'm actually glad that I'm glad that they're back here laughing and telling law enforcement exactly what they did.
But I at least thought, oh yeah, I'll go to the psych ward.
I thought I was going home. I was asking Will, like, hey, you want to come over?
I said maybe he wants to come visit you.
Right.
Oh yeah, I should. Oh, bro, do you think his mom even
Thank you.
Oh no way! If she finds out you're in jail, then my family isn't probably gonna even visit me. Man,
I have subtitles on, my friend. I just put them at the top so it doesn't cover what the girls are, their expressions and their movement. So look up top. We've got the subtitles on there. I always try to put them up for those that need to read it. Yes, you got that right, Harris O'Rourke. Divine intervention at its finest.
I don't fucking care.
I'll visit you, okay?
Huh?
I'll visit you.
Huh?
I'll visit you when I'm out before you.
Okay.
See?
Yeah, you're not gonna be out before me.
How would I get a longer sentence than you?
Cause it's okay.
No, I was exercising my my sharpening skills. I sharpened it like. Come on.
Dude, they said they were gonna go take photos in the bathroom as evidence. Dude, I don't know what they're gonna fucking take though. It was on the metal pipe. What are you supposed to take there?
Yeah. When did they call you?
I can never remember being this dumb. Diamond Ring Girl says I need to go. Take care, all. Well, bye. Hope it's all good for you, man. Yeah. Good night to anyone that has to leave. Hit that like button and share with your community.
Down from the geometry.
Like
how long after I got called down?
I said it like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Dude, when I was there, I texted Lucy because I told her I wasn't able to see what she responded because they took the phone, but I saw that what's it called? That she had responded to messages.
Did you give them my phone?
Yeah. They took your phone. Yeah. Not my phone, your phone. Stupid.
I know, yeah. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, damn, when they go check my backpack, I wonder if Jimmy's gonna hold on to my phone.
I had it, and at first I was gonna hide it, but then I was like, damn, they're gonna search me anyways.
Yeah, they're gonna search you anyways.
So I just gave it to them. I gave it to them when I was going to the bathroom because I was gonna try to hide it to go to the bathroom.
But I ended up my butt.
Oh my
But they were gonna search it when I went to the bathroom. Well, search me, so I just gave.
They were gonna hide it up their butt, and she starts laughing. No, we were never this dumb. But this case still has divine intervention and a lot that we can learn from it. I'm telling you right now. Oh, Harris O'Rourke, just wait. They revealed some of their things on Discord. Oh boy, I bet you the pictures and other platforms that they have, I bet you they're going to reveal a lot. I don't even know if this case is going to make it to trial because they have so much evidence against them.
Give it to them. Okay. Hey, look, I think we're here.
Oh, good. I need to go to the bathroom.
I'm not going to let you pee-pee.
Dude, I have to go to the bathroom. I pissed myself. I think I gotta clean that up.
My mouth is right here.
Yes, they're flirting with each other. For anyone that's not paying attention, they said they're going to be lesbian girlfriends when they get into jail. This one calls herself Jimmy, but then a lesbian butch at the same time, which doesn't work so well.
At least we're going to the same place.
Yeah, I did not expect us to let us like go in the same car and shit.
Don't complain.
Yeah, I'm not complaining at all. So much better than just.
I don't think you're confused, my friend. All they wanted to do is reenact the Sandy Hook Elementary by resurrecting Adam Lanza. They weren't going to anywhere. They weren't. Now, the Sandy Hook Elementary was in Newton, Connecticut, guys, back in 2012. There's nothing to be confused. These girls are from Florida. They are obsessed with the school shooting, and they thought if they sacrificed one of their classmates that looks like the shooter, Adam, that they would resurrect the shooting and be able to all redo the rampage. That's what they were talking about. Just they're confused more than we are. Yeah, they need a huge reality check. I agree. And they're getting one right after this. I'm going to show you who the Sandy Hook Elementary shooter Adam Lanza was. That's who they were trying to resurrect by drinking the blood of one of their schoolmates that they say reminded them of the way this guy looks. And I'll show you in a minute.
Having to stare off in the distance and think of all your regrets.
Oh, mama, please. I do feel bad for my mama. That's the only person I feel bad for.
Yeah, no.
I feel bad for your mama, too.
Not for what happened to him, but then I'm going to be gone. I'm probably going to be so worried. Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm showing this.
We're never sitting with that together.
I know. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's going to be, Yoey.
I should never worn that army shirt.
I know.
Oh, fuck, yo.
I should have told him. God. Hey, look, you want to walk to the top of that tower? Hey, do a little kiss?
Yes.
Oh. Ow. This hurts so much. What? I need to pee. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
We only got a few more minutes, guys, and then we're getting into the court documents, who the victim is, what happened, etc. I just figured I would pick up on this. And yeah, Corey Richens, here we go. Y'all let me know what the verdict is. I'm sure it's going to be guilty AF, capital letters. All right. Kel, are you and Holly friends with each other? Do you know Holly? I'm just trying to figure out, put the two, if you and Holly are like friends outside of this. Just curious.
I'm going to hit you.
You can't hit me.
Yes, I can. Come here, move over here. I'm gonna hit you in the head. Come here, Lois. Come here.
Wait, stop. I'm actually gonna piss myself. I laugh anymore.
Yuck! What's wrong with you?
Bad. I've been horny for an hour.
You've been horny for an hour.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, is it because I'm here?
Yeah.
See, do you hear what's happening? They're definitely big time flirting with each other in the weirdest way. They're having a, yeah, they sure are. Right. Holly's trying to get us to that goal. Just in case y'all didn't know, we've got a goal up there. And I mean, you know, I guess we can wait until tomorrow if we don't make the goal, but I posted this up. We have a Nike bag with guilty of crime on it to give away, but we got to get the goal. Otherwise we can roll it over until tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a case that will attract the whole world. I knew this case was going to be like my regular people that came in today, though. The officer's probably wishing he didn't have to transport them, right? This is them. Look at that. Them from school to court. And then there's the guy. There's the school shooter that Adam Lanza ultimately ended up taking his life. That's who they're trying to resurrect and recreate that shooting. All right, let's continue. We're almost done with this, so we can go to court. We'll go into court. We'll see who Adam is, etc. And guys, I appreciate you all for being here. I know there's 1,000 other channels and everybody's watching the same old stuff. They can't wait, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
I also told them he had some stuff on there.
Yo, why did you do that?
I'm just kidding. Okay. But they did ask me. So I told them, yeah, he had some recipes for some things, but I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh, okay.
And then they were
I fucking William goes to jail. No, that's so bad.
Altamonte Springs, too.
Fuck, yo.
And thank you so much, Coffee and Dog Studio. We have a goal for the day. That's what it is. It's a goal each day. We don't get monetized, so it's not much. I think the goal is like $20. Shipping cost almost 15 anywhere, plus the stuff we give out. So we're just supporting the channel and then giving back to you guys. The goal's always up there. Guilty of Crime is Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. And Knucking Futs 5150 is a new subscriber. Shout out to you and welcome to the crime crew. We hope to see you again. All right, let's continue.
What'd you say?
I can't lie.
I don't even think he has anything like actually done. Like the worst thing is like.
Wait. Oh, that's not that bad.
I know, but you can still get arrested for that because I accidentally said it, but then I had to take it back. But I had it on my phone because they take that shit seriously. Even though it's like
still charges.
555.
Hey, we're here.
Oh, finally, I can piss.
I've been right here the whole time.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
They lost us. We were too fast.
Oh.
Thank you so much for the new people here and Touch of Class. Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. Guilty of Crime. I'm glad somebody said something before it happened. Amen. And this is another amen. Hallelujah. Corey Richens is guilty. I knew she was going to be guilty, but I am so glad. I feel so bad for Eric Richens and those boys. Guilty, 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 and guilty. Hell yeah. Yes. You guys have no idea how much I despise that woman and how much it's terrible what she did. That crime that she did is like the worst of the worst. You're sleeping next to somebody and they're trying to take your life. Somebody that birthed your kids, somebody that you give your life to, your heart to, and they do that to you. Amen. I hope she never gets out. All right. Yeah, but now that, listen, Deborah, now that they're talking about the insanity defense, the insanity defense isn't going to work. Guilty. Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Got her on it. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 Carly. She also got her. I remember they charged her from Valentine's Day trying to feed Eric Richens. She went and bought him a sandwich and fed him pills and almost poisoned him, and he almost died. And all she could say was, "Are you sure you're gonna?" Oh, thank you, Carly. Thank you. She's gonna be forever in there. Unfortunately, this shows how immature they are. They have no clue how serious this is. But they were this far away from committing one of the worst crimes in the history of the United States. All right. Yes, justice for the Richens. Rest in peace, Eric and his whole family. That Corey Richens is an evil, nasty bee. All right. Yes. And insurance fraud, because I think they're going to do she's got a whole other trial coming for all the money she stole from people. Yes, insurance fraud, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Guilty on all counts. And forgery. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Failed parenting. Rose Halley says, I love your channel. I watch it when I can. Well, thank you. Hit that like button.
I hope I'm able to pull this sweater up. I have it hanging the whole fucking time.
I'll pull it up with my teeth.
Don't they need 2 officers to hold us?
They're not holding both of us.
They're not. Excuse
you. Let me out. Let me out.
Right.
I pissed myself.
Yeah. I think he's gonna hold us with a stick. This is so boring.
Ooh.
This is so boring. They have no idea, guys. No idea what's coming. And I'm going to show you next who Adam is and then their court appearances.
Bro, I'm literally going to piss myself.
You need to wait.
Oh, they're not going to be bored for long. Thank you, Patricia. And I appreciate you.
And you better not run away. You better not run.
Thank you. Yes.
Yep.
Nope. Nope, they don't understand anything, apparently, because this is what they were trying to do, guys. Thank you so much, Janet Rawlings, for getting us closer to the goal. I'm so happy that the Richens are getting the justice they deserve. This is the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting, and this is the gunman, Adam Lanza, that they were trying to resurrect through a victim at their school, which I'm going to show you next. So watch this 2-minute clip with me just so you can see who it is and what it is, and then I'm gonna put you over to the targeted boy that was going to be the sacrifice that was gonna resurrect him. I don't even know where they got this idea, guys. I have no idea. It sounds like the most, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just happy that justice was served for Corey Richens. Thank you so much. Touch a class if I didn't say thank you. Patricia NY and Janet Rawlings. I appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any. All right, let's continue.
Gun shops and firing ranges within 15 miles of Newtown, Connecticut, searching for more clues about the gunman and his mother. And tonight, some of those who knew them are coming forward to us with details about a young man who seemed to be unraveling. Here's ABC's chief investigative correspondent, Brian Ross.
Increasingly, Adam was so troubled he would not leave the house. And his mother, Nancy, in the last few months, told friends she was losing control of her 20-year-old son.
It was just getting a little harder for her as time went on.
Nancy Lanza was a regular at this Newtown bar and restaurant, where the owners say she told them about her struggles with Adam's emotional and behavioral problems for years.
She homeschooled him and everything. So she, like I say, I knew he was on medication, but that's all I know.
Since elementary school at Sandy Hook through high school, Adam was known by classmates as strange, severely shy.
He hated looking into your eyes for more than a couple seconds. He'd always look down at his paper or whatever he was doing.
A former babysitter says he was told by the mother to never leave Adam alone.
Never even go to the bathroom or turn your back on him at any time.
The former school security director, who became close to Adam when he was in the high school tech club, said Adam had several disorders, including the inability to feel pain.
So if he had cut himself or hurt himself, he would not know it or feel it.
So do you guys see what they're trying to resurrect here? That guy that ended up taking his own life after taking his mom's and a bunch of other people, that's who they're trying to resurrect. Carol, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. You guys always come through. Thank you so much. Great stuff, Jay and Mott. Thank you, Kathy. You're my girl. I swear nowadays, I do not talk to very many people, especially ones that are like, hey, I need your help starting a channel. Well, of course you do. But there's very few that I'm actually going to do that with. And Kathy, you're one of them. So thank you. Natalie says, good friends of mine in Connecticut lost their daughter in Sandy Hook. Well, prayers for your friend's daughter. That's what these monsters were trying to replicate. Absolutely disgusting.
So we were being very, very careful with him.
But despite Adam's issues,
Look at
friends
him.
say Nancy Lanza took her son to local firing ranges and introduced him to the world of high-powered.
And guys, this is before parents were being held accountable. All right. Even though he had all those mental issues, she provided him and took him out to learn how to do that. Oh my God. I didn't pay attention to this back in 2012.
Guns, including the Bushmaster AR-15 assault-style weapon he used to kill his victims. Demonstrated here in a video posted on the company YouTube channel. The Bushmaster can fire 45 rounds per minute and is the most popular style semi-automatic rifle in the country. Federal agents say Nancy Lanza bought her Bushmaster legally in March 2010, a model apparently tailor-made by the company to be legal even under Connecticut law that supposedly bans assault weapons.
Oh. Okay, Brian Ross reporting in on his investigation.
I mean, guys, you got to admit, Colin was held accountable recently. He just got a life sentence for his son. But this lady, he actually took her life. So that's who they're trying to replicate. And now I'm going to show you the victim and what they did to the victim and his mom and what they thought was so funny, destroying this mother and son, almost taking their life.
Channel 9 is speaking with the mother of the boy that police say these two girls planned to kill. Investigators say Isabelle Valdez and Lois Lippert brought a knife to Lake Brantley High School in Altamont Springs with the clear intention of murdering the other student. They say that the student heard that plotting and reported it, and police arrived, and they say inside Valdez's bag was that knife and a note apologizing to her parents about what she had done. Thankfully, it didn't happen. Another report shows Gonzalez and Lippert shared an obsession with the Sandy Hook shooter and detailed their intention to bring him back to life using the blood of their chosen victim because they say the victim looked like Adam Lanza.
So if you guys are confused, that's why you were confused, because none of this makes sense. That wouldn't even have worked. None of that would have happened. That makes zero sense. And huge prayers for you, Ryan the Gamer, and your friend that was lost in Columbine and Sandy Hook. And, I don't know, but I am glad that parents are starting to be held accountable. I got to tell you right now, AR-15 is absolutely my weapon of choice, but I know how to use it. And there's reasons why it's my weapon of choice, not to just get off as many rounds as you could. It's unbelievable that you would give a kid access to any weapons, let alone a freaking semi-automatic AR-15 that who knows how many rounds. I don't know what that state allows. There's certain ones that you can only get a 10 shot. There's some that you can go 30 shots. Cheapskate. Are you from Florida? I'm trying to remember all the Florida peeps. Yeah, they're all over the school. Exactly. Schools. All right, let's continue.
That's a picture of Lanza. The mother decided now is the time to talk because not enough people are speaking out.
And today she spoke with Channel 9 anchor Martha Sagowski. And Martha, the student's mother says her son, she believes, was just about 20 minutes away from losing his life.
20 minutes, Darlene. Her 15-year-old.
I told you that's how fast it was. That's how close it was. Thank you, Jamie Ferrero. I appreciate that. Damn, you prep for the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, I do. I actually pride myself on that. If anybody apocalypse ever comes or y'all need anything, we're good to go. Come here. We're stocked. I'm talking about stocked. All right. But I also go and practice with my weapons. I know how to use them. I know what to do, what not to do, etc., etc. The jab says, same here, Jay. I have two. There's a reason you have to be 21 to buy an AR. Amen, my friend. Amen. 100% agree with you. Kristen Perry's in the house. What's up? All right, let's listen to this. 20 minutes away from her son. His life gone.
Old son didn't even know the girls who were accused of hatching the sinister plot. Their plans, according to detectives, were to take him, lure him into a school bathroom, and slit his throat. She says as more details are released, the harder it is to understand what almost happened to her only child, who she says was saved by a student who alerted authorities.
I don't think I'd be able to let my child go back to school after this. Just saying. Rose is in Southwest Florida. Did you find me through the Madeline Soto case? And yes, you are among the crazies down there in Florida. I'm fully covered too. Yep. Amen for that. Y'all got to be covered. If a kid is drawing pics and saying fantasies about that, they should not be in schools. It's not safe. And then don't hand them weapons. I'm going to say that. My dogs, I train my dogs in protection. What is up, Saucy Skins? You made it. And it's always better late than ever. Hit that like button for us. We're giving something away at the end.
Authorities. To know that the allegations of two girls plotting, the allegations of them wanting to hurt and kill your baby, your son. As a mom?
Yeah, I was destroyed. I still am. It's never going to be the same.
When you read the report and how planned out.
It's very hard. It's very hard. I've broken down a lot. I still.
The little 14-year-old was already sharpening her knife to make sure that it worked. That's what they were going to do in the bathroom.
Break down at work. I still have fear. You know, I haven't been sleeping well. I haven't been eating, and I've been waking up on alert, like high alert 2 to 3 times a night, like when he was an infant.
How is your son?
He's so brave. He is so brave and smart and talented. And the hero of this story is the tipster. And that person is the hero of my life story. And I've told them that.
That's the part that if the tipster hadn't made that.
If the tipster hadn't made that call 20 minutes later, that child would have been gone. And who knows who else they would have done that to. Yes, he was our only child. Hey, Carol, good to see you. Glad you made it. Jamie Brown, I do too. Imagine how the son feels now, knowing that he was minutes away from that.
Notification.
He didn't even know those girls, by the way. He didn't recognize them, didn't know them, but they were following him around and taking pictures of him, stalking him.
Do you think your son would still be alive?
I think that we would be in a very different. No.
Jennifer works at the school, and every day she walks by the bathroom where, according to police, those girls were going to kill her son. Coming up at 6 tonight, her message to parents and why she says social media apps are destroying children and families, and how parents must get more involved with their kids to know who they're hanging out with. I'll also have details on how you can help Jennifer and her 15-year-old son during this unimaginable situation. Also, Greg, she'll talk about how she plans to be in court next week when the 2 girls who are accused of plotting the murder of her son, she's going to be in court, and you'll hear what she has to say.
Oh, good. And we're going to zip you into court right now. We've got a few different clips that I want to show you. And yeah, rightfully so. I can't believe he's still going to that school. I don't even think I'd be able to send my child to school after this. So let's do a few court things. Bond denied. March 11th. 2024, high school students accused of plotting to kill a classmate.
Accused of planning a murder at
Okay.
school.
Dude, I was gonna do my makeup this morning for the mugshot.
But more worried about how they look in handcuffs. Why a judge says these two need to stay behind bars.
Yep.
New details at 5. These two Lake Brantley High School students are going to stay behind bars. They're accused of plotting to kill a classmate. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Brown.
And I'm Luann.
Did that answer your question? Do you think these girls are going to do some time? I absolutely do. They plotted and planned this so far out, and they were 20 minutes away from it. They had so much evidence against them. The only thing that's going to save them 10 years or 15 years is the fact that they didn't get to finish the crime. But yes, they are going to, and you'll see it. We got a few court documents, clips here.
The two girls appeared before a judge today, but the real story is what happened in the back of a patrol car after their arrest. Take a listen.
I'm glad I don't actually have to grab today.
And if you guys were here for the 30-minute one, we're just going to do a couple minutes so you guys, the ones that just rolled in, see what the hell we're talking about.
I look horrible. It's over.
And don't worry, you don't need to, don't worry, you're the butch. It doesn't matter if you look
Hey, at least they were gonna see me some way or another in the mugshot.
That shocking footage shows a 15 and 14-year-old more worried about their looks than the charges against them. This video was played in court today.
And Fox 35's Alexis Clevenger joins us live outside the Seminole County Courthouse with more on this one. So, Alexis, a parent of one of the teens spoke today saying that their daughter needs help.
John, Luann, and they told the judge that they were going to try to arrange to get her some mental health resources if she were to be released from custody. But after watching that video and hearing testimony, the judge ultimately decided that she could not grant them bond.
Moments after their arrest,
This is such a bonding experience. I love this.
giggles are heard from these two teens. Their conversations are something prosecutors are calling disturbing.
I think in my dreams he told me that he wanted me to kill him. So I think it's only fair.
It's all fair. 14-year-old Lois Lippert and 15-year-old Isabelle Valdez are accused of planning to kill another student at Lake Brantley High School. Prosecutors say their plot was all in order to resurrect a school shooter. A report reveals that Valdez wanted a connection with Sandy Hook school shooter Adam Lanza. Prosecutors say messages between Valdez and other classmates.
They're sure not smiling anymore now, are they? I don't see them laughing, smiling, joking. Just a bunch of pile of poop there. They're not smiling at all anymore. Thank God.
Indicated she had an obsession with the victim.
For reasons that are frankly just, I don't know what the word is, just beyond gruesome.
The state argued that both the teens are a threat to the community, including the alleged victim and other students at Lake Brantley High School.
Agreed.
And the defense told the judge the video points to possible mental health concerns and asked for bond so they could get treatment.
Ms. Valdez is a 15-year-old child, and being in solitary can cause worse conditioning within her mental health stability.
Lippert's parents also both testified for their daughter's release.
I spoke to a doctor's office to get her.
So they also knew that she had mental issues because she tried to take their life back in 2024. I know, Millie, you're telling me. What's up, CM? Good to see you. Who's sicker, the daughter or the mother, thinking the daughter was going to get out? I agree. I was watching this and I was like, please say no. Please say no. No bond, baby. No bond. I can't even believe she's asking for her to be out when her daughter plotted on her and her husband's life and she wants her daughter to be out with them. Hell no, I'd say keep her as long as you need to.
Counseling and a therapist to talk to and a psychiatrist.
But after reviewing everything and seeing this video,
Dude, I was gonna do my makeup this morning for the mugshot, but I couldn't find anything.
I'm glad I don't actually look too bad today.
the judge said she has serious concerns.
The video that I watched, they thought this was cute. I don't want her on the internet talking to other young folks about this.
And while those teens are still behind bars, the judge did say she would be able to get them mental health evaluations. They are both expected to be back in court on April 29th.
Well, we're watching out for that April 29th because, guys, I am so happy that they did not let them out. Can I tell you something? If they wouldn't have had that video in the back of the car, I can almost guarantee you that the judge would have let them out on the word on OR, their own recognizance, with the parents talking about therapy and whatever. They'd have let those kids go free if it weren't for that footage. Mary Joy, I agree. So these girls knew they were going to be arrested. Getting arrested was part of their plan. Of course, they knew they were going to get arrested. They wrote it all down. Makeup won't help, honey child, right? 143 likes. No, you can't make this up. For real, for real. All right. That's why parents don't want their children to go to school, because of the active incident. I know. But what can we do? I hear you. It's tough.
The two teen girls accused of plotting to kill their classmate at Lake Brantley High School will remain in jail while awaiting trial. I'm your Seminole County community correspondent, Mark Lehman, and on Wednesday, the state...
So right now, they are planning a trial date, guys, and they're going to stay in there until that happens.
It showed video from after this arrest as an argument for why the girls should remain behind bars. Now, the judge recognizes the different involvement for both girls, but decided that the two will remain in custody.
14-year-old Lois Lippert and 15-year-old Isabelle Valdez went before a judge together but sat apart as prosecutors played video you first saw on News 6.
Lois.
The patrol camera showing the teens laughing and joking after they were arrested in January.
Were you trying to look good for your mugshot?
Oh shit, am I gonna get a mugshot?
Well, we're going to jail. What do you think?
Yeah.
Their demeanor was much more serious as...
Yeah, look at that in court. That happened in January, guys. You can see the dates on the top. In March is when it really kicked forward. Rachel Burton, they need some serious help and some prison time. I agree. Remember, for 13 months, thank you so much. Freddie, good to see you. How you doing? They are absolutely a danger to society. I wonder if the girls have woken up yet. Look at them right now, guys. Look at them right now. What happened to Jimmy? I don't hear Jimmy calling Jimmy anymore. Do you? I don't see Jimmy saying, hey. I don't see Jimmy saying anything. I see Jimmy busting out of her suit, and this one looking like she really needs men. They both do. They got their hair in their face. They don't get to sit next to each other either, so there.
Prosecutors laid out what they say was a plot to kill a classmate at Lake Brantley High School. According to detectives, Valdez brought a knife, planned to wait in a bathroom to stab the student, and then leave flowers and smoke a cigarette after the killing. The plan was foiled by an anonymous tip.
He f***ing snitched. God, I knew I shouldn't have told him, because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? You!
According to the state, Valdez intended to kill the boy who reportedly looked like the Sandy Hook school shooter. She told investigators it was part of a blood bond that would resurrect the shooter from the dead.
I don't think there's anything that I could do that would keep the community safe. And it's clearly a dangerous crime. All the elements, I think, have been met.
The judge saying Valdez...
Absolutely. And you guys got to admit, sometimes those judges let out. Sometimes the judges will let out the... Look at Emmanuel Haro. Emmanuel Haro's father, Jake Haro, he didn't essentially no time for beating nearly to, you know what, his 10 weeks old baby? Yeah, Jimmy gained weight. I got another picture for you in a minute. Strict punishment might teach them, probably not. Their attorneys told them they better sit there and look serious. Well, they didn't seem like they were following too many rules, were they?
Valdez posed too much of a danger to the community to be released. It was the same outcome for Lippert, even though the defense argued her involvement was less severe.
The video that I watched, they thought this was cute. I don't want
they sure
her
did
on the internet talking to other young folks about this. It's too dangerous.
Both Valdez and Lippert have each entered not guilty pleas. The attorneys for both are expected back in court next month for a docket sounding as the case moves forward. I'm your Seminole County community correspondent, Mark Lehman, News 6.
All right.
Only check.
All right. I got one more clip for you. I want you to see them in in court. Nothing's funny about it. And then if you guys want quickly, you want to watch that verdict of Corey Richens' face drop with the guilty, let me know. Put a 1 in chat if you want me to pull up the Corey Richens case so you can see guilty. And then we're going to give away this bag. That's a Nike guilty of crime bag, guys. So get in there, hit that like button, drop a comment, whatever. Let's get in here. Yeah, I knew you guys would want to see that too. We all do. All right, I got you. Let's add this back up. Let's remove this and put that back up. And that is not the one I wanted. So let's pull this down. Let me show you one more of them in court because I love seeing them not laughing. And I'll find the Corey Richens thing real quick.
After they went before a judge today. Developing at 4, these 2 Lake Brantley High School ex-students accused of plotting to kill another student will remain in jail. It was a video from inside the patrol car of the suspects that convinced the judge to release them. Not to release them. They have no way to get out of jail, at least for now. Good afternoon. I'm Greg Warmoth.
And I'm Darlene Jones. Channel 9's Valerie Boy was inside of the courtroom today there in Seminole County. And Valerie, I watched this video, and the conversation between these 2 teen girls is troubling.
That's right, Darlene. It was just mind-blowing. You know, today, Isabelle Valdez, well, she just kept her head down during that hearing. And then Lois Lippert, well, she was fidgeting around in her chair and her eyes looked red like she had been crying. Then over in the courtroom, well, the judge denied bond for both, saying video played of them in the patrol car shows it's just too risky to release them. 15-year-old Isabelle Valdez and 14-year-old Lois Lippert laugh and smile as if they're headed to a party. But in reality, they're on their way to jail.
I was going to do my makeup this morning for the mugshot, but I couldn't find anything.
Prosecutors played this video to show the judge they're a danger to the community.
Impress upon the court the callous nature, the sociopathic attitude that both young ladies exhibited.
Investigators say Valdez recruited Lippert to help her kill the victim because he resembled the Sandy Hook school shooter. It's something Valdez obsessed over.
200 photographs of the named victim.
According to police, the suspects planned to push the victim into the school bathroom at Lake Brantley High, slit his throat, and drink his blood. They even brought the knife to school.
And this is for you guys that just rolled in and like mad and said, what in the hell? And I will pull up the Corey Richens verdict next. Guys, I don't even know how this happens. We've been here for 2 hours. It seems to get longer and longer each time. I do appreciate y'all, though. And Mabster's in the house. What's up, my guy? I had fun on Friday. Did you guys like that live stream on Friday with Mr. Mabster and myself? All right, let's wrap this up so we can do the Corey Richens verdict. And then I'm going to give out the Nike guilty of crime bag. All right, so hit that like button, drop a comment, all that stuff. Thank you, Jay Brown. I do appreciate you guys. All right.
Concept of murdering another person to resurrect a school shooter is unfathomable.
The plot
It doesn't even make sense that they were going to take the life of their fellow student to resurrect a school shooter from 2012. Where did they in their heads even think that would be possible?
To an end after someone tipped off police, something that took Valdez by surprise during that ride to jail.
Someone tipped. He snitched.
The judge denied bond after watching the video.
They thought this was cute. I don't want her on the internet talking to other young folks about this. It's too dangerous. And so for that reason, I think that that's a real risk to the community that I just can't fix.
And both suspects have pleaded not guilty to attempted murder. Their parents and attorneys denied to comment, meanwhile, coming up at 5, we're going to hear what the parents had to say on the stand today. Reporting live in Sanford, Valerie Boy for Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
All right, so we officially got this story taken care of. 2 girls planning on taking their high school classmates' life and resurrecting the Sandy Hook 2012 shooter. All right, that's the end of that. Teresa, I know life gets in the way. You're my Florida girl, and you've been here for a very long time. All right, now we're going to separate the two. I'm sure you can. Yeah, we have lots of stuff guilty of crime that you can buy. It's not that much money, but the quality is outstanding. Tiff, I got to give Tiff, my girl Tiff in chat is the one that makes these things. Okay, so yeah, hit her up if you want to get anything guilty of crime. All right, let's do this. Let's get here. I want to see Corey Richens' face as she gets read the guilty verdict. Verdict reached. I don't want to sit there too long. We're not going to watch that. Let's turn this up, and hopefully this is a good stream.
The court is informed that the jury has reached a verdict. I do not know what it is. We'll invite the jury in a moment. When I do, I'll ask the foreperson a simple yes or no question. Have you reached a unanimous verdict?
All right, we got it.
Your respect. There simply cannot be any outward reactions. You have to keep your hands folded in your lap. If you feel overcome with emotion, just look down.
Thank you.
We cannot have any outward reaction. Second, once the verdict is read,
yes,
and the jury is discharged, you need to stay seated and follow the deputy's instructions about how we will leave the courtroom in an orderly fashion. If anybody in here can't follow these instructions.
So listen, Corey Richens, that means you don't drop on the floor and be all dramatic like you did in the police body cam after your husband was found unalived with her matching pajama bottoms, hiding her face. Oh no, let me call my mom over because my mom did that to her husband and she'll know what to do. Oh yeah, let's cremate him. That will get us out of it. Corey Richens, I hope that you rot in jail. That's all.
This is your chance to leave. All right. Fair warning, counsel, Ms. Richens. It is my practice to ask all the lawyers and the defendant to stand in respect for the jury as I read.
Yep.
Surprised. Okay. Mr. Blutterworth, are we ready for the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis.
We are.
All right.
Look at her. Ah, ha, ha, you nervous. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
I do not tell me to. I can grab my.
Everybody's showing love for Tiff today. Even my Mama Pearl's got Tiff with the heart by it. Teresa, thank you so much for the $9.99 super sticker. And you're a rock star, Tiff. Thank you. Yes, Kathy's still here. Yeah, we just got to watch this together because I cannot stand this woman. I despise her with passion.
Okay.
A deer in headlights, baby. She has a punchable face, huh? I just want to punch her in the face. Come on.
Folks, please have a seat as you come in.
Yes.
Please have a seat.
If you guys watch this trial, do you remember how much she tried to stare down the witnesses? She literally tried to intimidate witnesses on the stand. She had that face the whole time. She was very, very, very rude in court. She couldn't hold her face together. She just blatantly just a bitch, and I don't like her. I can't stand her. And yes, perfect deer in headlights. Let's go. You're never getting out.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the foreperson you've selected, please stand.
Mm-hmm.
May I ask you a yes or no question? Has the jury reached a unanimous verdict?
Yes.
Would you please hand the verdict form to the deputy, and you can have a seat. Thank you.
Can I tell you what? I actually don't like her attorneys as much as I don't like her. And her blonde-headed attorney is just taking another big case. I can't remember what it was, but I was researching cases, and this awful, awful, awful defense attorney, we're going to have to see her again, guys.
All right. Counsel, Ms. Richens, please stand.
Yes, thank
Count one, aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richens, is guilty of aggravated murder.
Yes.
We, the jury, unanimously agree that the prosecution has proved the following circumstance or circumstances regarding count one beyond a reasonable doubt. The homicide was committed for pecuniary gain, and the homicide was committed by means of the administration of any substance administered in a lethal amount, dosage, or quantity. Count two, attempted aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richens, is guilty of attempted aggravated murder.
That sandwich.
We, the jury, unanimously agree the prosecution has proved the following circumstance or circumstances regarding count two beyond a reasonable doubt. The attempted homicide was committed for pecuniary gain. Count three, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richens, is guilty of insurance fraud. Count four, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richens, is guilty of insurance fraud. Count five, forgery. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richens, is guilty of forgery.
Yes.
It's signed by the foreperson. Please have a seat. Madam
Maybe you should have bought some of that Fent for yourself just in case this didn't work out for you, huh? I've seen criminals do that. One guy took a cyanide pill. He was a freaking super serial, you know what? No, she's not in Florida. This is in Arizona, right? Or Utah. Excuse me, it's Utah. I hope she passes out.
Foreperson, is this the verdict that the jury reached unanimously?
Look at her face.
Okay, you may have a seat. Ms. Lewis, Ms. Nestor, do you wish the jury to be polled?
Yes, please.
All right. Folks, I'll ask you the same yes or no question, one at a time, starting on my left, working this way. Front row first. If you could show me your lanyard number as I ask you. Juror number 5, is this the verdict you voted in favor of? Yes. Juror number 4, is this a verdict you voted in favor of? Juror number 3. I can't see your name, I'm so sorry. The foreperson, I just need to ask you again, I'm sorry. Juror number 2.
Yes,
Juror number 1.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Sir. Juror number 8.
Yes.
Juror number 7.
Yes.
Juror number 6.
Yes.
All right. Counsel, is there anything further on this case before the jury is discharged? Mr. Bloodworth.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Lewis.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this trial is now finished. Thank you for
I'm surprised she's not having a panic attack right then and there. Guilty on all charges. She's not as slick as she thought, is she? Started coughing that drop dead. Oh my goodness, I cannot stand this woman. She's the epitome of evil. Like I said, I cannot believe that. So, and it happens all the time, but it's one of the most despicable crimes when a husband or a wife take the life of their spouse. You're supposed to be comfortable at home. You're supposed to be happy when your spouse brings you a sandwich on Valentine's Day, not worried that they're going to try to take your life. And now she's done.
your service. The American system of justice relies on your time and your sound judgment, and you have been generous with both. You serve justice by your fair and impartial decision. All of my previous admonitions are now lifted. You may speak about this case with anyone or with no one at all. It is entirely up to you. You might be contacted in the future by the press or by the lawyers. You do not have to talk with them or with anyone else, but you may if you would like. The choice is yours entirely. I'm now turning to the attorneys and instructing them to honor your wishes as officers of the court if you indicate that you do not want to talk about this case. If you do talk about the case, please respect the privacy of your fellow jurors. The confidences they may have shared with you during deliberation are not yours to share with others. Thank you, all of you, for your service.
Her next book, when mommy poisons daddy, this is what happens, and there'll be jail bars on the front with the kids from the other side waving, and her husband with his wings on the side, and she'll be behind the bars like this. This is what happens to mommy when she poisons daddy. Dumb. That was the worst part about this case, guys, is the fact that she wrote a book about her husband trying to grieve, and every picture her husband was in with wings. So daddy's watching you play soccer. Bitch, you did this. And then she got arrested shortly after. Thank you, Teresa, for the $1.99. Thank you, Jay and Crime Crew. All right, just listen for a minute. Then we got Mommy poisoned daddy. What happens next? Part 2, when mommy goes to the big house. She looks like she's about to have a panic attack.
Please rise for the jury.
Look at her. She's breathing so hard.
All right, please have a seat.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to watch on this? I didn't watch it, so we now know that Walk the Dog letter solidified the guilty verdict. Oh, but Rocco, don't forget the Walk the Dog letter was going to be another book she was writing. What are you talking about? You got to remind your children to walk that dog. Damn it. Yeah, that was volume 2. Pure evil. I agree. Absolutely.
Ms. Lewis, we need to get a pre-sentence investigation report, and we need to set sentencing. I imagine, Mr. Bloodworth, that the state would request that that be special set.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Lewis, does defendant waive the 45-day limit for sentencing?
Yes, we will.
All right.
Oh.
Let me call up my calendar.
No, they pulled it off. You're welcome. Thank you, guys. I know. Yep.
Should we be looking in May, Ms. Lewis?
That's fine.
Listen, this was called the Grief Author Murder Trial. This bitch wrote a book about how to grieve when you lose a parent. And in that book, there were so many insults to Eric. And it's like she just erased him. She took his life and she wrote a book about it. And then she went on to the Utah News, and they're like, this bitch is acting weird. She wore her jacket. She had a comb over on her hair. And she was talking all, and they're like, something's wrong. Like a week later, she got arrested, and they pulled that off the Amazon show so fast. My goodness, her head was spinning. She wrote a book about when dads die, how to cope, right? Makes me laugh. She deserves just. Give her LWAP.
Do you have a sense of it, Mr. Bloodworth? April is.
Right, I don't know.
And
okay, let's just look at the charges and then
Preparation of a pre-sentence investigation report. Ms. Lewis, anything else on the record today?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Bloodworth?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Richens, I'll see you again, May 13, 9:30 a.m.
I think so.
I need everyone to stay seated, follow the instructions of the Summit County deputies.
Happy
Court
birthday,
is in
Eric.
recess. Travel safely.
Well, yeah, potato that she claimed to write it. She had a ghost writer write it, and she was going on news stations and talking about it. Oh my goodness. All right. So those are the charges, guys. You can see them there. I'm so grateful that this worked out in the favor. And yeah, now our children are actually with the Richens. So hopefully they'll have a better life without that bitch. Excuse my language, but I can't stand her. Oh, is it really? Okay, my girl Tiff just connected the dots. Her sentencing is going to be on Eric's birthday. Eric is whose life she took. All right, guys, we're about to give something away real quick. Are you running away? You guys don't want to win something? Mab's like, how are you giving stuff away all the time? Okay, look, guys, we hit the goal. We're about to give this out. Drop a note in chat and hit the like button. Your name won't be in there. We're going to give that away right now, guys. So let's get to it then. And then we'll let you, class will be dismissed. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. There's so many other channels you could be watching right now, but you chose to watch mine. So thank you. All right, let's pull this down and get this up and let you guys win something cool. All right, let's get to it. Drop this. And let's go, guys. I don't know what the stipulations are. Tiff, do you have oh, everybody's almost in green. So what does it need to be? Green and in the US? Tell me, Tiff. Come on. I'm going to hit that continue button. All right. Come on. Let's go. I think you have to be a member and in the United States. There you go. All right. And you'll reach out to Tiff and she'll send it to you. All right. I don't think Michelle, I haven't seen Michelle P here before. So I don't know if she's, yeah, you're not in green either. Michelle just came in here a bit ago and said that she found the channel, but I don't think she's a member, right? We appreciate you, Michelle, and we're thankful that you're part of the crime crew, but I don't think that you're in green, right? All right, let's do it again because am I right, guys? I got my phone. No one's telling me anything. All right, I'm going to do it again. I don't think Michelle P, are you in green? We're in the UK? All right, well, I'm going to do it again. No one's really telling me anything. And I just saw her shout out and say, she was the one that said May 13th, Eric's birthday. I've never seen her here before, so I don't think she's a crime crew member. So let's refresh this and do it again. You gotta be green. You gotta be a crime crew member. Support the channel. We give back. You support, we give back. All right. And let's go. And let's go. All right. Drum roll, please. She's not a member. I remember her coming in earlier. And I think she just found our channel. More. Are you? Please tell me that you're a crime crew member. I see you here all the time and you're always so lovely. Oh, she is. Look at that. I'm green and in the US. Congratulations, more 1967. I hope you like our favorite colors, black and red, guilty of crime. All right. That's cool. You're in Indiana, so you just won this. If you could do me a big favor and email my girl Tiff, it's guiltyofcrime.merch@gmail.com. Congratulations. And Kel, I did email you. I will get back to you. Yeah, that'll be awesome. I'm so excited. Everything's going great on this channel. Tomorrow we'll be back again, per usual, guys. Every day, if you're new here, we're here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because I'm in California, 7 p.m. Eastern. All right. Much love to all of you. All my Florida peeps that came out here. Velvet Unicorn, I just love your name. Kel, much love to you as well. All right, guys, you have a wonderful night. We keep getting longer and longer. Almost 2.5 hours, baby. All right, yes, that's it. Same bat time, same bat channel. See you tomorrow. Well, then you're on my time, 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, baby. Good night, guys. Love you all, and I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Love you.
Guilty of crime.
I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content,
Please share this video, like, and subscribe. You can also follow me over at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, or Gmail. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can use Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. Thank you very much in advance. Guilty of crime.
Are you guilty of crime?